going to get started because I want to respect everybody's time and I really want to make this, short and to the point. And we have some amazing women that are going to share with us tonight, some things that they're passionate about and just a very short story about them. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Trina Mosier. I have been in this business for 6.5 years. I have been doing this since 2016. I live in Nova Scotia. I've lived here pretty much my whole life. I was in Alberta for a little bit, met my husband. If we can make sure that we're muted.
I did.
Okay. We get that muted person. Just make sure you look down and make sure you're muted for me, guys. So I joined this business. I have a little girl. I'm married and we moved back here to Nova Scotia basically to put our roots down and grow our family, be around our other family. And I have been in the optical industry for over a decade. I was selling glasses, helping people with their prescriptions. I had a great job. I had a career, nothing to complain about, but I just always felt like there was something more, like my wings were clipped, like, I have all these ideas, but in the role that I was in, I was limited, I couldn't do all these rules or not rules, roles, and ideas to just make things better. And I just had such a passion for leadership. And helping people that, I was just very limited. And, I would stay up to 2 o'clock in the morning watching Shark Tank and Dragon's Den and all of that kind of stuff because I just loved hearing people's ideas. I loved that creative side to me. And you know what? I'll never forget last year, Ed Milet, if you aren't familiar with him, go follow him. He's amazing. He said, obstacles and circumstances, they don't happen to you, they happen for you. So I would have never have taken that leap because if you've known Trina 6.5 years ago, there was no way I was going to be talking to a call like this in front of people or going live. We all start somewhere, right? Confidence builds with action. And my husband used to talk for me a lot of times because I was just very quiet, no confidence. Sorry, just muting people here. And he lost his job. So he lost his job and I went into panic mode. We were a 2-household income family. And there was no way that we could continue with how our life was with just my income. So that was the obstacle that happened for us because that pushed me into thinking, how can I save our house? Because I did not want to sell our house. We were on the verge of having to sell our house so that we could move back out to Calgary where there was more jobs, and I didn't want to do that. We wanted to live here in Nova Scotia around our family. So I was just like, I just want to make $500 extra a month to be able to put towards our mortgage, to take that edge off. And that's when I started looking into Monat and I was like, wow, the beauty industry is a $1 billion industry. It is right now it's like 500 billion and they're projected into 2025 that it's going to be a $800 billion industry. The beauty industry is also anti-recession. Okay, so all of these things just keep making sense as I grow in this business. But so I said, yes, I'm going to do this. Everybody washes their hair. Everybody needs shampoo. And that's when I leaped in and I said, I'm going to do this. And what happens in this business, and if you're a guest on this call, we all start with wanting to make a few hundred extra dollars. And what happens is, someone made the quote at convention last week is that we are a personal development company with a compensation plan attached to it. And I'm like, yes, that's exactly it, because nobody ever got to their goals without growing themselves. And that's the thing, is that I grew it myself in this business. And that's one of my biggest gifts. Yes, it has helped me. It's changed my life financially. It's helped with, freedom with my family. Um, and but what the biggest thing is that I am the best version of myself. And the worst thing that can happen when joining this company is that you have an insane discount on the best #1 hair care products in the world. And you are a better mom, a better friend, a better, daughter, sister, wife, all of those things. So that's a little bit of my story. So much has happened in this past 6.5 years, a huge milestone that I will let you know that I hit. And just to give you what the team that you would be joining is that we are one of Canada's #1 income earners and $1 Million Club teams in Canada and globally as well. We have a huge team in Texas and Mississippi, in Australia, UK, all over Canada. So we're going to be hearing a little bit more about that and how you can grow this business literally anywhere. Okay. The culture in the community is something I'm so proud of. Our Diana Thomas, who I probably isn't on this call because she is flying to be a finalist in the Direct Selling Association for Community, because that is what we are here over on our team. We have an amazing, you will gain so much friends. You will be supported by not just your upline, but everybody around us. And that is one of my biggest, proudest things about my team and everybody here on the call, is that we're all just here to help you succeed. We're all here to help, all of us get to the top, because a rising tide floats all boats. A few stats just to kind of tell you a little bit about what the company you'd be joining and why it would be a good decision is we are a consumable product. We learned that we have 3 million VIPs. So people love this, and people are still excited about these products. 7, we're going, and globally, I think we're going into year 8. This company has done $3 billion in revenue, and $1.5 billion has been sent out in commissions. So if you do the math there, that's 50% going back into the market partner's hands. So it is an amazing compensation plan. So that is all I'm going to share with you, because I'm so excited for you to hear our next speaker. I think it's like 10 o'clock in the morning for her over there. She is in Australia and is building a massive team globally. And I am so excited. Wait till you see her hair. Okay. Wait till you see it. I've been watching it transform over the last few months. And this is just absolutely amazing to watch her shine and her hair shine. So Kelly, take it away.
Kelly. Hi guys, I'm so excited to be speaking to you from Australia. So I'm just so excited to share my story. This company has absolutely transformed my life in like literally 4 months. So I actually joined back in October, right when we launched in Australia. And the reason why I joined right away but didn't start selling was because I knew the opportunity was there. I'd watched Norma Jean, who's my upline and my childhood friend. Like, we've been friends since we were 17, pre-university. I even initiated her into didn't have a sorority, but like the Canadian version of that. So I've known her a long time, and I'd seen her success. And not only had I seen her success, but I'd seen the transformation that the products had on my hair. I run yoga retreats, and I'd had a retreat in Bali back in a long time ago, let's say probably 2018. And just, pure Indonesian styles, they had an over chlorinated pool. So my very bleached hair turned bright green, and nothing would fix it. Not Olaplex. I tried getting a haircut. We did a bleach bath. My hair was snapping off. I was desperado. Okay. So I reached out to Norma Jean, knowing how incredible the products were, right? But initially having no intention to sell. We hadn't launched in Australia. So she shipped them out to me. And then, for years, I bought through Norma Jean and just, paid the exorbitant amount to have them shipped here, because there was no way I was putting anything else on my hair. Okay. My hair used to never grow past here. Now it's so long, not to brag, but it doesn't even fit into the camera. Look, there we go. I always had this dream of hair down to my bum. It's now almost down to my bum. I always wanted to be able to cover my boobs with it. Now I can do it, and my hair is the healthiest it's ever been. So when we launched in Australia, I literally joined probably the day that we launched. But at that time, to compensate the income that I'd lost through COVID, okay, from, I run regular yoga retreats, and like I do them internationally, and I was working a lot pre-COVID. I'm talking, I traveled easily 3 weekends out of a month. Okay. So if I was single, maybe not a big problem, but I have a family. I have an 11-year-old and a 7-year-old daughter. And it got to the point that they were literally telling me that I was an absent mother, that I wasn't present. And I felt like I'd completely lost the pulse on my family. But then with COVID, we also lost all our income. My partner is a music producer and a DJ. He is actually Australia's most legendary DJ, but he also lost all of his income. And we have a very big mortgage, in the Northern Beaches in Sydney. And so like Trina has experienced, we were looking at losing our house and having to sell. So I started cleaning. I cleaned houses full time, and I literally worked myself down to the bone. I worked all last summer in, like, some days were 45 degrees here in Australia, and I was scrubbing houses and toilets. It was a very humbling experience to have been a spiritual teacher and guide for almost 20 years, and to be doing this very physical and sometimes what felt like very degrading work. I was exhausted. And again, I found myself not present for my children. It was the same thing. I was so tired. I didn't want to do bedtimes. I was getting up at 5 a.m, starting work at 6. And then I got COVID. And I had a falling out with the friend I'd been working for. And it was the exact push that I needed to start working my business back in April. So it literally came out of sheer desperation. I didn't know how we were going to sustain our lifestyle. I'd been used to making whatever it was in cash a week, $600-700 in cash, probably from the cleaning job. So initially my intention was, I just want to, make it so I don't have to go back and clean houses. How can I just fill that gap? And then very quickly, I started to see that, this business was exactly what I'd been looking for. It was literally the opportunity that I'd been dying for. I can't become a millionaire or like a founder shareholder by running yoga retreats, not without exhausting myself to the point I have nothing to give. But with Monet, it's not only possible, but like more than one person has done it. We have 78 millionaires, right, in our company, and I see it. I can see that it is so possible. So I started with the intention right after those first few weeks of not just making $600-700 a week. I wanted to earn founder shares, and I am so close after only working this business, like full-time work in it, pumping my energy into it. And by full-time, I don't mean 9 to 5. I mean my full commitment. Okay. I work a lot less hours than I used to and make a lot more money now. I'm home and present with my kids, and I'm inspired, and I get to lead and build this team and help other, incredible driven women not only level up their hair. I mean, like, come on, as if you can see how well the products work. Look at everybody who works for Monet. Look at those manes and the skin, right? Everything's glowing. And I knew that not only could I glow up people's hair, but also that I could really help them glow up their bank accounts financially and help them be able to be more present with their families. So that's been just mind blowing. And then, like Trina was saying, the mindset stuff was a major cherry on the top. I've been a mindset coach, but through using people's bodies to bring up their limiting mindsets. So I've been doing this mindset work for 20 years, where now I get to help other people level up their mindsets. And like Trina said, as you level up your mindset, you level up your ability to succeed. And it's so incredible watching people let go of those self-limiting beliefs and hit crazy goals that they never knew were possible, because they hadn't seen someone else do it. So this has been the most inspiring, it's not a job. I wouldn't call it a job. I'm like having so much fun. It doesn't feel like a job. But, I would never go back to running retreats full time. I just ran one last week in the Gili Islands. It was incredible, but seriously, this is more fun. It's more rewarding. It's just unbelievable what you can achieve with this company. And now we've just launched in New Zealand. So there's another opportunity to earn founder shares. So when we launch in a new country, you have a year from when we launch to join and earn a share in the company. Now, if you join in the first month, okay, so if you join from October 1st to the end of October in New Zealand, you have an opportunity to earn 2 shares in the company. Okay. Like, who else offers that? Like, where else can you do a job like we're doing and earn a share in $1 billion company? That's crazy. That's like bananas, right? It's literally life-changing income, like life-changing income. I'm not talking like a couple $1,000. I'm talking life-changing income, residual income that you will have pouring in for the rest of your life. And, you know, not only can you build your business, like we say, in your backyard, you can literally build it globally. Like, you know, I currently have market partners and VIPs in Canada. You know, we'll have some in New Zealand. I've got one coming on from the UK and lots here in Australia. You know, you've got the ability to literally expand and expand and expand and expand as we expand, right? There's no limit. It's like uncapped earning potential. And we're only hitting like the surface, you know, of like scratching the surface of the countries we're launched in. We're only launched in 8 countries. We have so much more to go, right? The opportunity is uncapped. It's uncapped. It's not like, oh, you can only make this much. No, it's just you and your mindset that sets the limitation, right? If you've got a growth mindset, you can literally grow your business just exponentially, just grow and just blossom and blossom. It's like this never ending unfolding and stepping up into higher versions of yourself, right? It's mind blowing. The mindset work and the transformation in this community of network marketing far exceeds the yoga community. I'm telling you, I've been part of that community for 20 years. And I felt like there weren't a lot of people that inspired me, seriously. And there wasn't a lot of support. There's a lot of ego and a lot of competition, like a lot of ego. There's a lot of spiritual ego. Here in this community, it's like a sisterhood. The support is like unlike anything else I've ever seen. Like Trina said, a rising tide floats all boats. Everyone who works for Monet, look, I got shivers, knows that to be true. And we all support each other. We cheer each other on, you know, we just love each other up, you know, and that is just, I never had other yoga teachers do that for me. No way. No one's like, hey, Kelly, want me to help you fill that retreat for you? No. Here, it's like, it's just endless coaching availability, like endless coaching. If you wanted to do training every day, there's people out there giving that education and training constantly for free. We just literally like band together and together we rise, you know? So I am just so excited to have, you know, anybody out there joining our team. We're here to support you. We're here to literally guide you, to help you identify the blocks that are limiting you and to help you break that stuff down, right? You can literally do anything that you believe that you can. And you should believe you can, because look at all of us doing it. Look at all of the women doing it. Look at how possible it is for you. Okay, so jump on the opportunity, like seriously, 1 month to jump on the opportunity. If you're in New Zealand and get those 2 shares, after that, you've got an opportunity for 1, right? Why not expand, expand, expand? Like, what's holding you back, right? This is the most incredible opportunity. I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for it. And I just, yeah, as soon as you start, you'll see, right? All you got to do is start, and then you too are just going to be lit up with inspiration. You're going to feel so loved up, and your energy does shift, you know, like it's so beautiful. Some you're saying I've got such good energy, which is so beautiful, but I wasn't like this when I was cleaning and literally running myself ragged, teaching yoga all the time. Like this was not me. Nobody got this, not my friends, not my partner, definitely not my kids, you know, and I didn't have any energy to lead anyone else. Now I'm just like a fireball full of inspiration and energy. And, you know, we're here as a team to light you up if you want that for yourself as well.
Amazing. Thank you, Kelly.
You're
Don't you
so
guys just
welcome.
love, like, how amazing would it be to have her in your corner? Here's the thing too, guys, if you're not in Australia or you're not in New Zealand, if you bring in a new team member from those areas, you have the opportunity yourself to be a Asian Pacific, did I say that? Asian Pacific founder yourself and get in on those shares. So, you know, just don't think that if you're chiming in from North America or UK or wherever it is that you don't have these opportunities that she's talking about with the founder share. So,
Totally.
so exciting. Okay, next we have 2 amazing people They are both in Canada, Alberta, and they are going to talk about the new exciting compensation plans that have come into effect and how this can help you, how this can, help you make money on the side. And the first one, they are both in Alberta. Did I already say that? I did. The first amazing, amazing woman that's going to come on and share with us, you're going to love her energy too, is Suzanne. Take it away.
All right. Hi, team. So nice to see everybody. Kelly, so great to meet you. Can't wait to meet you in person, hopefully at Monations next year in LA. First of all, I just want to tell you guys, I'm actually at a hotel in Edmonton. So I just quickly want to share that how easily a business like this fits into your everyday life. Okay. That's what's amazing about this. So quickly for me, I've been in this business for 5 years. And truthfully, I started it with a why not? I didn't have a reason why I wanted to do this business. I just thought, why not? Social selling was starting to take off a little bit in Canada. So I had friends who were doing a couple of different companies, and I decided to jump on board. I didn't really do too much the first 2 years. I earned a trip to Vegas, shared the products with friends and family, couple old high school friends, stuff like that. And I had this pivotal moment in my career at about year 2 where I actually came home from Vegas and thought to myself, what am I doing here? I'm not on the same level as these women. These women are incredible. Look at these women who have earned all of this. I'm just a number. And I left feeling really, really deflated. And I came back and had a lunch with my girlfriend and upline Erin, and we had a very frank conversation that was pretty much like, if you want to do this business, you need to be doing the things to do this business, not just saying you're going to do the things to do this business. And you need to dig deep and find your why. And I took some time away. I took a mental break. And what drew me back was this community. I missed everybody in this community. And then I did a lot of soul searching and truly found how worthy I was. I'm sure everybody on this call wears a different hat. Maybe you work full time. Maybe you're a full time mom. Maybe you have your kids in dance and hockey and swimming. Maybe you work out. Like, we all wear so many hats that you kind of lose yourself in everything that you're supposed to do. And I started to find my voice again. I started to find my worth again and really dug into this business. And I'm going to tell you the secret, non-secret to building this business, which is what ties into the affiliate program. I was terrified to build a team. Terrified. I didn't want the time commitment. I didn't want to coach other people. I didn't know how to coach other people. What if they asked me questions about the product that I didn't know how to answer? So I was like, I'm going to do this my way. I'm just going to work. I'm just going to share the products with friends and family. I'll do the reach outs. I'll have those conversations. It's all about relationships. And while I was going through the motions, I started building this incredible group of VIPs who loved the products. And all of a sudden, some of these VIPs, we started to have different conversations. The first one was, hey, Mana, I know you're using these products, but have you ever thought about the business? All of a sudden, my VIP Mana decided to become a market partner. She's still running strong market partner today. Then I had a VIP Lindsay who has incredible hair, a beautiful mane of curly hair. She was going to spend $350 on the products. And I was like, Lindsay, stop wasting your money. Just be a market partner. Get the extra percentage off. You don't have to sell it. And then what happened? Lindsay signed up as a market partner, was like, oh, well, I'll tell my mom, I'll tell my sister. And then, oh, VIP, oh, VIP, oh, VIP. And she's like, oh my gosh, maybe I can do this. And then she started earning those Smart Start bonuses. Then there's Carly. Carly signed up, and in 3 months, she made a skincare order. I had been wanting to work with this girl for about 4 years, but she's a hairstylist and did not want to touch the hair care. Well, she signed up with skincare, and in 3 months, or in 1 month, she made 3 orders. And again, I was like, Carly, stop wasting your money. I think you need to be a market partner. I still remember the day she was traveling. We had to get her social insurance number. She signed up, and the same thing happened. Carly shared with her mom, with her cousin, with her sister-in-law. And Carly started to build this business as well. So what I'm sharing with you guys today is you might have that veil, that fear that I don't want to build a team. I don't have the time. I don't want to be a coach. I don't want to be a leader. Don't start there. We don't wake up with a team. We wake up trying and try every day and grow every day. And now on my team this month, for anybody who's not in the business yet, this won't make sense to you, but I have 4 members of my team who are all already at the rank of MMB this month, which is incredible. All because this affiliate program has changed. It's not about a team. It's literally about sharing the products with those that you think can benefit from them personally. It's not a financial gain. It's sharing incredible products. And while you do that, along the way, you might find those gems who want to build the business with you. And boom, all of a sudden, you're going up the ranks, you're earning trips, and you're coming out the other side as a leader. You have the power within you. This community is here to support you. And we're here for the journey, guys. Now I'm going to pass it off to my girlfriend, Erin, the girl who brought me into this business. And yeah, take it away, girl.
Okay, how can you tell that Suzanne and I are on the same team right now? Yeah, every single call we go up, we end up wearing the same thing and we don't plan it at all. But anyway, good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Oh my gosh, first of all, thank you all so much for being here tonight. If you cannot tell, all of us market partners are super jacked. We're really excited. We just came back from our conference in September, early September, Monations, and there's just so many exciting things that are happening. And I think what we really wanted to talk to you about tonight, if you've been invited to this call, are about some of the changes that are happening to our compensation plan. So I'm going to tell you just a little bit about myself. I am a managing market mentor in this company. I've been with the company now for just a little over 5 years. I am a mom of 2 boys. I got 2 crazy boys, 8 and almost 5. And just got a new boy, my cat, 2 days ago. I'm covered in little scratches, hence the sweater. But I've also been a teacher for 17 years. I was a teacher, a high school art teacher for 17 years. And I started this business, honestly, just because this is quite funny. I was pregnant with my second son. I just found out one of my girlfriends that I went to university with reached out to me and just asked if I wanted to try some samples. I asked if they were safe to use while pregnant. She was one of the first people I told that I was pregnant, and she said yes. And so for me, it was really just about trying products that were going to be safe to use while I was having my babe. And, you know, I gave them a try. I freaking fell in love in one wash, which if you haven't been using the products, like get on it, right? Because they work. But yeah, I was a VIP customer for like literally 5 days. And then I started to think about this business opportunity. You know, I was going to be on maternity leave. I had the 2 boys. If any of you guys are a mom, you know that it's going to be rough with a newborn and a 3-year-old at home. So I wanted to make sure that my oldest son was going to be able to stay in his daycare spot. And honestly, I jumped into the business. I've never sold anything in my entire life. I had no idea what I was doing, but I'm not going to lie to you. The products themselves, they speak for themselves. And when I started to learn more about what the business was and how it worked, I really realized that there was a potential to bring some income in. And I always say this, I got my first paycheck with Monique, and it was the same as pretty much as my full-time teaching salary. And I was just like, what? I went to university for 5 years. I got 2 degrees, and I've been sharing shampoo with people for a month, and this is happening. But that is how this business is built. They really do want you to be successful. And if you go all in, you really can make a good income. And I always like to say, you know, this is an opportunity that I didn't think that I needed. You know, like Trina said, the majority of us all kind of jumped on this business thinking about maybe making an extra side income. I have fully retired after 17 years of teaching. As of February last year, this is now my full-time gig, and I am able to have that time freedom, more time with my family, more time for myself that I didn't really know I was going to need until I had 2 kids, right? So it's been a huge blessing for that. And I'm just really excited for what the future holds with this business, not only because of what it's going to do for myself and for my family, but what it does for every single woman that's on this call right now. I see people being able to pay bills. I see people being able to pay mortgages. You know, I've seen people who have been in relationships that weren't working out that were able to leave because they had this income. And so it really is just a phenomenal opportunity. But here's one of the things that I want to say. So like I said, I've been in this business for a little over 5 years, and I think there's a lot of misconceptions in about this type of business and how it works. And I'm going to be honest, when I started, I was like, I have no idea what is happening and how I'm making money, but it's happening. Okay, sounds good. But there's really all these misconceptions, right? That the only way you can earn an income in direct sales with Monat or with any other company is that you have to build a team. So it's really, you're like, okay, there's no way I can do this. I'm coming into this. I don't know anyone who wants to sell products. I don't know anyone who wants to do this. But there really is a huge misconception there. And I think that a lot of people, you know, even for myself, when I first started, I was hesitant to do this because I was like, I felt very overwhelmed about the thought of, you know, I have a full-time job, I have all these things to do, and I'm not going to have time to bring people in and help people and do all that. But there really are different ways, so many different ways that you can earn income with Monat. So my favorite way to earn, and I know Trina's going to have a little giggle here, is when I'm focusing on my personal volume. So this has nothing to do with people that you're bringing in as a team, or what anybody else is doing for you in your organization. It really comes down to what you are doing. And I remember when I was teaching and I actually went down part-time and I was really nervous about giving up some of that income. And my upline told me, she's like, you know what? Just really focus on your personal volume, focus on what you can control. And I really took that to heart. And that's been something that has really, really provided a ton of income for my family. And so if you don't know, we get paid 5 times a month, right? So every single Friday, you are earning paychecks based on your personal volume, what you are doing, who you are sharing with, and what people are purchasing from you. You're also earning personal bonuses on the 15th of the month. And that's all based on what you do personally as well. So it doesn't matter if you don't have a team coming, you're able to bring in you know, a lot of extra income solely based on what you are doing. I calculated my T4 from last year, and more than a fourth, I'm so bad with numbers, you know what I mean? A quarter, there we go. More than that actually was income that I brought in for myself, by myself, with my personal volume. And so if you don't know, you know, what is an affiliate? You know, you hear that word and it really is just a person who is paid to sell goods and services, right? So we see all these people on Instagram, right? Where they're like, look how white my teeth are. You know, here's my toothpaste. You can use code Aaron10, bright smile, right? And then you go and you're like, oh, sweet, I'm going to click this link and my teeth are going to be super white. And that's technically what an affiliate is. But when you're coming into a company like this, it's going to be so much more than that. You are going to create amazing relationships with people. You are going to learn so much. You know, Trina told me today, like becoming an affiliate is really just about learning a new skill set. And everybody can learn. Everybody can learn through this business, but you know, you're going to be making 15% commissions off of your VIP customers. You're going to be making 30% off your retail customers. I mean, here's the thing that's amazing. How many people do you know that wash their hair? How many people do you know? Every person that you know washes their hair, right? So we have this consumable product that's absolutely incredible that people fall in love with, that makes their hair grow, that makes their hair better, that fixes their curls, that makes it go from green to blonde, right? And so that means that you're going to have this repeat business, right? So as I hope, yes, people wash their hair, but you're going to have these loyal customers. And one of the reasons that I've been really successful in this business is because of customers that come in, they love the products, they stick with them, and they continue to order again and again and again. And that is going to be income that's going to be there for you, as well as your family. And, you know, with our new compensation plan, so that's always been available. And I don't think we've highlighted that enough, but now with this new compensation plan, what they've done is you know, they really took a look at how is this business going to benefit our market partners even more. Okay. So we have, for those of us that have been in the business, we see sometimes that struggle where people are so close to a goal or so close to a rank. And it really just comes down to having business partners. Now it is literally, you can hit the first 3 ranks in our company. Okay. Without having a team, without having anybody having to do anything for you. So it's just all for you, you know, to figure out. And what's great about that is that every rank you hit, number one, you're getting a bonus for hitting those ranks, which is amazing, but you're also getting a percentage increase in your pay. and you're not stressing out about having to have all these, you know, other people doing this with you. You're doing it all by yourself, which is really, really great. Now, here's what, you know, here's what I want to say. How many people, and you can put it in the chat, I just want to know a one, just think in your head right now of somebody that you might know that an extra $500 would be an amazing gift for them, an extra $500 a month. Yes. I know everybody knows so many people, right? That an extra $500 a month would be really beneficial for them. Like Suzanne said, you know, with this new kind of affiliate program that we have, if, you know, you're coming in, you're able to make a couple extra $100 a month. Think about other people that are going to want to actually do the same. So you're going to actually be building a team when you're not even trying to build a team, which I think is absolutely incredible. And, you know, the thing is, it's, you know, I'm talking about income, I'm talking about, you know, bringing in extra money, but you know what? If that's the reason you start, that's great. But I'm going to tell you, the thing that makes you stay is going to be this community. It's going to be this team. We have an incredible, incredible group of women from all across Canada, from the United States, in Australia. I know we're going to have some coming from New Zealand, from the UK, and it really is going to be the community that lifts you up. You know, the world can be a crazy place. You can do this job. You know, you can do money while you have a full-time job. I did it. You can do it while you have a part-time job. I did it. You can do it if you want it to just be your normal job. I did it. Right. And I'm just a almost 41-year-old mom of two hanging out here in Calgary, put my sweater on because winter's coming. But thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it.